Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we will learn about C#'s input and output. It's pretty easy, so without any further ado, let's begin. So we are here with another new project. Actually, I'm using the last day's project data type, so it wasn't used for anything except for writing comments. So I'm using it for uh, teaching you about the input-output operations. Okay, so let's begin with what input output is. So for input, if you remember that we had something in the first lecture, we had something called as console.writeline. Console.writeline. And here you wrote hello world, right? So when you run it, you got hello world, right? And this is the basics of output. Now, you can also do like console.writeline. Let's take it on the perspective of variables. Now, suppose you declare a variable called as int, and you give it a name first integer, and give it a value of 0, or let's say 2000, something like that. Okay? Now, what you want to do, you want to output this or print this onto the screen. So what you will write console.writeline first integer, and when you run it, you'll find 2000 being printed on the screen of the console app. You can do it like with strings, first string, and this is my first string in C#. Okay? And when you write console.writeline first string, you will find that when you run the project, you will find 2000 because we have 2000 printed on the screen. So 2000 being printed first. Then we have, this is my first string in C#, which is being printed after 2000. Here. Okay, so the console.writeline is a method from the console class, which is pretty much used everywhere. Okay, if you want to like print a float, a decimal, it will work. Let's do with a decimal also. Okay, decimal first decimal is 0.0 m. M basically refers to m basically used to denote the variable as decimal. It's not that like useful, but it's pretty much easy. Let's like line first decimal. Let's type. You will find here 0.0. Okay, so this is the basics of output. Now let's go to input operations. And also I will tell you about a project, a small, very small project, which I will intend to do in this video itself. So as to like perfect the concept of input output in C#. Okay. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to learn about input. Now there are technically many types of input, like the mouse. The mouse here, the keyboard, in mic input. There are a lot of things that you can use as input, but here we are talking about the traditional input, that is keyboard. So for keyboard, you want to write not in the command, console.readline. Readline is basically the line of characters that you want to take from the standard input stream. Okay, so let's say I'm talking about the read line, but hey, why it will not show an error? Because it will run in C it is asking for an input. You give it and it will close down because you don't want to do anything with the input. So for that, you have to first store the input into some variable. Let's say variable first input. Console.readline is first variable. Then what you want to do, you want to simply, let's say, print the input into your console. So for that, let's save it. Let's say we want to do mine is virtual, and you get to see that my input was printed, and this is my input, this is my output, because I haven't do any kind of manipulation with the input. Okay, so this is pretty much it about input and output. You have the read line, but what if the number, there is some kind of input number? So for that, you yeah, one more thing, that read line always returns a string. Like here you can see that it's a string. Okay, so if you want to manipulate, if you're expecting some kind of number into your console, so you have to first convert this into some kind of into the target type. Like you can have a first input, first integer, and you have to do convert dot to first input. Then you can console dot write line first integer. Okay, we want the same. As of now, don't use this. I won't prefer it because I haven't saved you anything about this. Just keep in mind that a read line basically returns a string, and you have to convert it into the targeted data type before you use it. So that's it for input output. Now let's do a very small project. Let's say you want to console.write line. Okay, there is another thing that I want to tell you, that there are two types of write line. Okay. For now, let's keep it simple. Let's use just write line. Enter your name. Okay. Var name is equal to console.readline, console.writeline is enter your age. Okay, and here we will take our age is equal to console.readline, and then we will print and your name is, you can do concatenation, do the same. There are other ways of string manipulation, but we will learn it later on. Your age is age. It's a very small project, a very small thing to understand. We will learn more about input outputs in maybe in a later video, but this is the most basic one. Do it. So let's run it. It's asked for enter your name. My name is Rajat. Enter your age. My age is 24. And yeah, here we go. Our output has been printed to the console. The name is Rajat. Your age is 24. So this was it for today's video. It's a very small video, but you get the gist that how to take the input, how to take the output. A very simple thing in C#. When we proceed, it will help us in writing building codes. So that's it. In the later part of this course, we will definitely learn and try to manipulate with the ages, with the strings. So we'll have a better grab and better understanding of the inputs and outputs. So thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Bye.